and welcome to Los Angeles, the Staples Center, as we get ready for our second game. It's players only on TNT, presented by State Farm. It's the Los Angeles Lakers hosting the Washington Wizards. Beal there deep from three. Satoransky with the rebound.
But to follow up on that, it goes back to just probably taking more pride too in one-on-one defense.
Yeah.
Because the point of attack has to be addressed, and if that's not addressed, like this pass inside backdoor cut, then you put so much pressure on your backline defense.
Yeah.
No question. I don't care how good and active you are as a big guy. If you're getting straight line drives to the perimeter, it's hard for me to get over there.
Caldwell Pope there, able to drain as the first triple of the game, put the Lakers up 7-6.
Which one of these teams are more of a disappointment? You look at the high expectations that the Washington Wizards had coming into this season with John Wall and Bradley Beal dominant in the backcourt, a healthy Dwight Howard added to the team, Green, and so many more. As you see JaVale McGee finish with the dunk right there. But obviously the well of free agency and adding LeBron James to the Los Angeles Lakers. And you just wonder who under it excelled this season more. Was it the Washington Wizards or the Los Angeles Lakers?
It is LeBron James. I mean, no, we didn't think he was going to win a championship this year, but we did foresee a scenario where this team would be battling to be closer to the bottom of the conference than they are to the top, as LeBron continues with his strong start there, gets the layup. Having watched this first stretch here, you can see that was a great catch off the fine from Rondo for the finish. But I just like watching how the Wizards are moving the basketball, the pace with which they're playing. And you still got to get...
He does stuff like that very often.
Yeah. You got to get a quick timeout there from Scott Brooks as the Lakers open it up to 8. We'll be back. LeBron with the jumper, able to get that one to go, and the Lakers maintaining a 7-point lead, just under 8 here in the second. It's been a pleasant acquisition here for this Wizards team. You know, in a lot of ways reminds me of a guy that the Lakers had a season ago that's putting up some pretty damn good numbers in New Orleans, Julius Randle, who really kind of came into his own his fourth year as Caldwell Pope continues with his.
Well, I mean, some guys develop a little bit later. Bobby Portis in his fourth year got his feet wet in Chicago. The question is, with John Wall, when he does return, he'll be 29. With the Achilles, a little bit older, still not 30, but does his game change a little bit due to the fact of that injury? Because he came in a little heavy at the beginning of this season. That could have played a factor with the bone spurs, but which John Wall, if he comes back, what will we see? Or what will the Wizards see? If your bracket still have those big boys in it, you're doing pretty good.
And a shout out to my old assistant, Kelvin Sampson, down in Houston. I tell you what, his team plays tough. And Kelvin is one of those guys that practice cannot be too rough and tough. And I tell you, when he puts a small rim on and you have a rebounding drill, there's blood on the floor and he loves it. So his Cougars are playing awful well in Houston.
They sure are. Kuzma able to knock that triple down as the Lakers extend that lead to 11. One of the issues and one reason you probably haven't seen as much as he shoots an air ball there as Williams keeps it alive. They're 29th in the league in three-point shooting. So the spacing, because of that inability, does make it tougher. So from a team construct, you're going to have to do a better job of surrounding them. As he comes up with a beautiful finish there to extend the lead to 13. Troy Brown Jr., he can't get that one to go, and LeBron sprinting out ahead. Oh, my goodness. How about that pass from Rondo? I mean, he did look like a tight end running. Lakers were fortunate initially, left a wide open three-point shooter, but then couldn't control the defensive backboard, and Jabari made him pay. I mean, that guy, if you get open, he can find you. I mean, this is what you call getting hit in stride, the finish, and then he hit him with a little lance, didn't he?
Lance got them all started with that. After he
LeBron, that is way downtown, and that is made there to get the lead up to 14. That's a rare three-pointer from Rondo, who is a better shooter than people give him credit for. He's more of a reluctant shooter, and it's a 17-point lead here now for the Lakers.
And my vote is for Giannis. I think they've just been solid all year long. You know, just really a good two-way player, and just leading that Milwaukee Bucks team to a great record. Wow.
Tough shot there.
LeBron's got his young legs tonight.
Yeah,
He's really moving and cutting and just playing fantastic.
Might have got some of that juice buzz that Karan got, that tough juice.
Pass up top to LeBron James. The reason why I chose James Harden is because at one point, this was a team, Chris Paul goes down there, probably 7th, 8th in the West. What he's been able to do, to me, the scoring is one thing. They're not empty points because they accumulated in wins.
Wow. Hey, I will tell you, you know, you come into this game and, you know, you're not necessarily excited to see two teams that aren't going to be in the playoffs when you're late in March, but as Bill knocks down that triple. But I enjoy watching LeBron just play. The passing and some of the plays he makes.
Yeah, and it's only an 11-point game. And if you look at it from the Wizards' perspective, you get a couple stops. You leave Caldwell Pope open in the corner. That doesn't help. Again, the miscommunication is so important on the pick and roll that you communicate early. You don't do that, you find yourself giving up high-quality shots. You know, now you're in a different situation. You're not starting. You're coming off the bench. Minutes are down. You don't have the same explosiveness. All these questions, all of these things going on, but yet and still, some stuff off the court. But yet and still, he's able to play like he did this year.
And Wagner able to get that deuce off another nice find from LeBron. That's going to be an interesting debate as LeBron gets in with the lefty finish. And Scott Brooks sensing this one's getting away from him just a little bit. LeBron up top against Portis. Shoots a little fadeaway, able to knock that down to get the lead back in the double figures. Gets it over to McGee at the last second for the finish.
And you know the nice thing about that, McGee presented himself. He waited, he was patient, didn't jump on the play. Like, I hate when the big guy runs on top of the play. He just gave LeBron some space and ended up allowing LeBron to just make a nice pass here.
Off the steal. Oh, how about that find there for McGee?